Yeah. Hi, I'm Richard Swacen, and I'm here with Sammy Paris. We're at the Genesee Harbor, actually on the Hojack west approach to the Hojack Swing Bridge behind us. And as Sammy pans the camera around, you're going to see that the bridge is now being dismantled, much to the dismay of the hundreds of people who have worked for years and years to help save this bridge. Unfortunately, we now have to move from just regular, normal channels of persuasion to a regular injunction. The dismantling is going to cost somewhere, the total taxpayers and customers of CSX will ultimately bear the cost of this destruction, which is going to be probably somewhere between $5 and $10 million to take the bridge down. What I'd like to do is just read to you, Sammy, if when you pan back here, I'm going to show you some materials that the Harbor Senior Group, led largely by Richard Margolis, more than 12 years ago, started working to save the bridge. This is Richard's book. I don't know if Sammy, if you can zoom in on it. It's called The Hojack Swing Bridge, Its History and Its Future. I attended some of Richard's initial early meetings about 12 or 13 years ago, and I suggested that the bridge be reused as a year-round community center, located right where it is in the center of the harbor. And luckily, John Bureau of Bureau Architecture, a highly regarded local but quite regionally regarded preservation architect, came up with this beautiful concept for the future reuse of the bridge. As Sammy pans around, I'm going to read some materials that were developed by the senior group, which is working closely with another group of younger people who are a little newer to the project, but who have been very active in initiating a fundraiser that was held right here at Pelicans. That group is called Hojack's Heroes, and it's headed by a dynamic young gentleman named Tim Rice and supported by many other people. Whereas our senior group has literally had hundreds and hundreds of people on and off all over the years trying to somewhat more peacefully save this bridge, and more important than saving it, reuse it again as a wonderful asset to the community, a year-round community center by glassing the bridge in. So at this point, as Sammy pans around, I'm going to read you the letter from the Harbor Senior Group entitled, "We Love Hojack, Western New York's Eiffel Tower. The Hojack Bridge is a prominent, unique, sturdy, and historic icon of our Genesee Harbor and Village, a village of Shalott, and it is beloved by many. The bridge is potentially the future Eiffel Tower of Rochester. Our region will greatly benefit from the creative reuse of this diamond in the rough. This enduring monument of engineering genius can economically transform into a world-class asset. The price of this metamorphosis is probably less than the tremendous costs of its proposed destruction. Society will bear these costs either way. Destruction will benefit but a few special interests, namely some of the wealthy yacht owners who park probably illegally in this harbor, okay? So it will benefit those few very special interests, while its transformation into a major attraction can benefit everybody, not just the yacht-owning 1% or less. We hope to enclose the bridge in glass and make it a structure evocative of Crystal Palace, gems of the 19th century world fairs. The Hojack Bridge in a glass box atrium will provide year-round enjoyment, entertaining, and dining in a Central River Harbor setting that may be without parallel in the world. Surpassing its history, architecture, and engineering is the Hojack's spectacular Central Harbor setting." Sammy, you got to pan around. Please come back over. Just come over, because you got to cut this out. Now we got to edit. You got to just stay at the fucking camera, because I'm going to be doing things, and it's stupid for me to say, look at the bridge. You know, okay.
Richard, I'm panning.
Well, now we got to edit. We'll start again. You know, just stop it and start it. Okay, I got to start.